Denise McDowell. I'm the regional master trainer of a youth program called Boston Movement. We teach young people how to be entrepreneurs based on biblical principles.
So, Pastor Denise McDowell, how long have you been with T.E.N?
T.E.N, Team Effort Network. I get excited when I talk about T.E.N. I love T.E.N vitamin sprays. I've been with T.E.N since 2013, January 2013.
And what is your testimony and your thoughts about the product?
My testimony about T.E.N. I was dealing with a health condition, and I've been dealing with that condition for 3 to 4 years. It was a lung condition I was dealing with, and it led me to have asthma attacks. I woke up one night, middle of the night, and I couldn't breathe. And I realized after being rushed to the hospital, I realized I was having an asthma attack, very first asthma attack in my entire life. And that's a scary feeling when you wake up and you're not breathing. But that asthma attack led to many, many other asthma attacks, and that led me to being on a bunch of medications, steroids and inhalers and Advil, and I was drinking Tussin by the bottle full. I was taking all types of medications back and forth to the hospital, having x-rays and CT scans, and it got to the point where my doctor told me that I was going to need to have a lung transplant. And that's when I realized it was a lot more serious than I thought it was. But the blessed part of T.E.N, Team Effort Network, and the vitamin sprays that I take, when I got the report from my doctor in 2012, which was December 2012, telling me that I was going to need a lung transplant, I also got a very important phone call from the CEOs of this company, Melanie and McGill, and invited me to what was called a secret meeting. And at the secret meeting is when I first learned about the T.E.N vitamin sprays. And it was at that meeting that I learned about vitamin D and the importance of vitamin D to the body. I had never heard about vitamin D and the importance of it other than through the vitamin sprays. But it was from taking the vitamin D that really helped me and prevented me from getting a lung transplant. That's amazing, where I was taking all kinds of medication, couldn't hardly breathe, shortness of breath, couldn't walk up a flight of steps. I literally had to sit on the bottom of the step and scoot all the way to the top. I couldn't walk from across the room without having heart palpitations or being short of breath. All my activity had cut back, and I was on a lot of medication. And I started taking this spray. I just started taking the spray within a week. I noticed a big difference in my health, in my breathing, in my activity, in my energy. I'm literally within 1 week there was a huge difference in my health. And as a result of taking the vitamin D, I ended up not needing a lung transplant. And to this day, I no longer take steroids. I no longer need an inhaler. I no longer need a nebulizer. To this day, I take no medications at all. The only thing I'm taking is vitamin D.
So what is it like to reach 1 star and be LCQ and DCQ qualified?
Oh God, LCQ, DCQ, yay! That was an exciting time. I've had some exciting moments with Team Effort Network. I've had some firsts, a lot of firsts with Team Effort Network. But winning a car, qualifying to win a car, that is a wonderful feeling. I think everyone needs to experience that, because it's nothing like walking into a dealership and you're looking around, not just any dealership. We're talking about Mercedes-Benz, okay? I have a Mercedes. I'm walking into the dealership and I get to select any one of the cars that I want and don't have to pay for it. All as a result from just sharing my story, my testimony, and these vitamin sprays. I walk in and I select a Mercedes-Benz. Well, I didn't select the ones that they had on the lot. I couldn't find anything on the lot that I liked. But guess what the dealer allowed me to do? He allowed me to sit and have my own car built. I had my own Mercedes-Benz built. It was built in Germany, shipped to me here, and it was paid for by Team Effort Network. So what do I feel about being DCQ qualified? Every time I get in my car and start that bad boy up and go driving down that road, I feel like I'm queen of the highway. Not only that, it's the only invoice I look for every month because I know I don't have to pay it. You gotta win a car.